Welcome to welcome to 3D Boxing Podcast. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Got a lot to get into. Gonna go live every single day this week. Gonna get you a video out every single day this week. Gonna pump out a lot of content for you every single day this week. So let's get into it, guys. Please, all right. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Please smash the like button. Please smash that like button. It's free. It helps support the show. Kyle is in the house. What up, Kyle? Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Gets you locked a week. Gets you asked to book anything. Gets you request a video. It gets you the updated props. It gets you the absolute best gambling advice for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. I've pinned it in the chat for y'all. Bipolar is in the house. That's the homie. Bipolar. What's up, my man? $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known universe. So join the Patreon. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivorebar.com. That's carnivorebar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's carnivorebar.com. A meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivorebar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Finally, yes, Pablo, yes. Finally, another interesting weekend for boxing and betting. We finally got some bets. We're going to get all into it today. We're going to cover a card every single day. I got some updates on the Golden Boy live card. So we got some boxing. It's about time. We got some boxing to talk about. We haven't had boxing to talk about in like a month, it seems. Just did a parlay with Priest and 4 other favorites of the card for minus 208. If you put Hector Valdez in there, Hector Valdez is my homie. He's from Texas. I know him well. I've covered him most of his career going back 5 years. Hector Valdez is out. He's not fighting. His fight's canceled. I know it's still on DraftKings. I don't know if it's on other books, but Hector Valdez is out. He's got some illness, a flu or something. He's out. Let's make this money. Muscles, we got this. Waiting for the lock. I'm going to get you guys out a lock tonight. I got a lot going on tonight, but I'm going to get that out to everyone tonight. All right, guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the book. Let's just get into this. Let's get this money. World of Wrestling in the house. Good to have you guys aboard. Let's get into it this weekend. Minus 2 is smooth bipolar. All right. I'm gonna pull up the book. Let's pull up the book. Enough with the nonsense. Let's get into making money. All right. So Caden Griffiths, good prospect, gonna win. Jordan Fuentes, good prospect, gonna win. Grant Flores, gonna win. I don't know much about Leonardo Sanchez. Minus 3,500, probably not worth it. Jordan Panthen, gonna win. I want to look that up real quick. Give me 1 second. DeAndre Pettis is a decent fighter, isn't he? This may be a little wide. I may advise you to avoid this fight. Hector Valdez, Frankie Gonzalez. This fight is off, unfortunately. Yes, I repeat, this fight is off. It's not happening. Hector Valdez has the flu. He will not be fighting. I was supposed to do an interview with him. That fell apart. He won't be fighting. It's off. Sorry, guys. Sorry to inform you. That fight is off. It's off. It's off. It's off. Not happening. So I'm going to give you a Thursday-Friday lock. I'm going to do a Thursday-Friday lock. Unfortunately, this was going to be a part of it, but he's not fighting. So take him out. And then Eric Priest. I like Eric Priest. This is going to be a fun fight. It's going to be a slugfest. This fight's not going to be for the faint of heart. Both guys are going to get rocked. Both guys are going to get hit. But ultimately, Priest is the superior fighter. I know Tyler Howard. He trains in Houston with Bobby Bettenham. I like him. He's a good dude. Really good dude. But he's not going to win this fight. I like Priest to win this fight at minus 450. It could be a knockout. This is going to be a war. It's going to be a really, really interesting fight. We just saw Howard fight Troy easily. He lost every round. He's game. He's a little robotic, a little mechanical. I'm also going to have a video out on this fight tonight, but I'm giving you guys the sneak preview. Eric Priest is going to win that fight. Then we go to Friday. Goki Kobayashi. 5'3", 5'3", 8-1, little guy, 105 pounder. Taking on an opponent level guy. Bet him. Okay, we're gonna put a parlay together. We're gonna put a Jin Saki. Bet him. He's gonna win. In a way, obviously gonna win. In a way, by stoppage, guarantee it, lock it up, minus 1,600. All right, we've got a bunch of bets here for Thursday, Friday. You can take these two guys as well, Valsant and Najee Lopez. Those are both easy. And then we're going to do another lock on Saturday. All right, now I'm going to try to pick 4 or 5 of these, get you guys paid out on this. Let's try to figure this out. I'm going to put a lock together, and I'm going to call this the first lock of the week. We're going to do 2 locks. Y'all want to do I think Priest will win tomorrow. I think so too. I think Priest, Flores, Pantheon all make money line. Yeah, I think we're going to get chalk. It's a Golden Boy prospect card. It should go all chalk. If they have any say in it, it's going to go all chalk. So let's try to piece this together. Let's try to come up with some odds. Let's try to come up with something to make some money. We'll try to get you down to minus 200 or better to lock in some money. We can do this. It's an interesting week. I'm going to go over everything. Let's go over the Golden Boy card. Yeah. Let me pull up a second book. We work on a couple of things here. I don't want to add this. I don't want to add these minus 10,000. I don't want to add Grant Flores. I'm going to put Priest in here. All right, I'm working on this lock. I'm going to finalize this in a little bit, but I'm looking at something like this. Saki, Priest, Valsant, Inoue, Kobayashi. How do you guys? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leg parlay. This is minus 169. I like this a lot. You guys want to get in on this? I like this a lot. Jin Saki, Eric Priest, Darrell Van Slant, Goki Kobayashi. Inoue. Minus 169. 5 leg parlay. You guys down for a 5 leg parlay? I hit last week too. Last week wasn't a lot, but I hit last week. I haven't been missing. Let's get back on track. It's just been quiet, but I hit last week. I did. I hit last week. What did I hit with last week? I hit with some nonsense. It was like minus 500, but I hit last week. Hang on. Let me pull up last week. It was Albright, Omar Trinidad, and Herta. I hit it. I hit last week. Yeah, we hit last week. It wasn't great odds, but it's all that we had. Yeah, I've hit the last few weeks. I have, and we're gonna keep going this week. We're gonna do 2 locks this week. We're gonna lock it in this week. All right. Let me know what you guys think. I like this a lot. This looks good to me. It's 5 legs. It's a little leggier, a little more stems than what I'm used to. Oh. Hang on. I got 2 things open. That's why I'm getting confused here. I'll be right with the rest of the messages. 5-pick parlay. Saki, Priest, Velslant, Kobayashi, Inoue. Minus 169. Your thoughts on this? You guys like this? You want me to lock? I can make this the lock of the week for y'all the weekday, and then I'll do another one on Saturday. I'll get you guys another lock on Saturday. Y'all like that? Is that sexy enough for y'all? It's minus 169. I know. Hey, up like 7K this year just listening to the Box and Bookie. Appreciate you, B. Flynn. Appreciate you. It's what I want to bring down the house together. I want everyone to get filthy rich. Can you put my 3 legs together and see what we get? Yeah. What are your 3 legs, World of Wrestling? Let me know. Put your 3 legs in the chat. We'll get there. A little more leg, but with those odds, it looks like nothing in there even looks risky to me, right? Like everything in this lock looks easy as hell to me. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna put this lock out for you guys. You guys are gonna get your first lock of the week. We can add Najee Lopez. I don't want to add a 6 leg. Let me ask you guys this. I think this is a fair question. Would you guys rather have Kobayashi, because they're both minus 900, Kobayashi in the parlay or Najee Lopez? I can do either one because they're both minus 900. It doesn't matter to Jesus. It doesn't matter. What up, Humble? What up, Humble? Okay, so you want just the card. Let me yeah, I can get that for you. Hang on. Priest, Pantheon. What was it? I'm sorry. Let me see that again. Priest, Pantheon, Flores. It's minus 312. Wait, Priest. It's minus 323. It's minus 323. Not terrible. It's easy money for a Thursday afternoon. I would take it. Always nice to have the lowest odds as the first leg. If it loses, you just refi the parlay. Yeah, I agree. Good point. Excellent Excellent point, bipolar. That isn't bad. No, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. They're both. I don't see any risk involved in either one of them. I don't. I see no risk. Najee Lopez is a fantastic prospect. He's fighting a real guy, though. Kobayashi, you know what? They're both gonna win, but Najee Lopez is fighting Lennon Castillo, who fought Dimitri Bivol. He's a real guy. He's not gonna win. Like, I'm fine with either one of them. Yeah, Goki is fighting an opponent level guy. If you guys want me to put Lopez in instead, speak up and I will. They're both 900, minus 900. They're not going to change anything at all. So the odds are going to stay 100% the same. They both have the same odds, minus 900 on DraftKings. So you guys let me know what you want. I can easily change that. I think I feel better with Goki, but it's really 6 1/2 dozen or the other. You guys let me know what you want. 2 months until Ball TKOs Henny. The champ is getting in the ways leftovers now. Yeah, I think Nick Ball gets a TKO in that fight. I would agree with that fight. We got a lot of good boxing coming up. This is a really, really, really good time to be a fan of the sport of boxing. It's a really good time to be a gambler. Lennon Castillo, here. Yeah, you guys tell me. There you go. There you go. Me and my brother are going to the Benavides fight in Vegas. You go. I'm not going to be there, but good for you, Real Mozista. No, that's awesome, my man. Pablo said Najee should win. Castillo Rivera look washed. He doesn't throw lots of volume, and he doesn't have enough power to gain. Yeah, I mean, Najee's going to win. But, like, look, I agree. Najee's clearly going to win. Muscles asked if he gets the stoppage. He hasn't really been stopped. Hang on. I want to pull up his box. Right? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and shout out to my New York Jets who hired their new head coach today. They hired Aaron Glenn, former cornerback for the Jets and defensive coordinator for the Lions. So he lost to Juan Carrillo. He lost to Albert Ramirez. Lost to Callum Smith, second round stoppage. Lost to Bivol, went the distance with them, though. And then he lost to Marcus Brown. So you look at who he's lost to. Marcus Brown, world class. Dimitri Bivol, world class. Callum Smith, world class. Albert Ramirez, undefeated prospect. Juan Carrillo, undefeated prospect. Is that it? Is there someone else he lost to? Lost to a guy named Joseph Williams. Oh, was this was you know what this was? This was Showbox. Yeah, I remember this card. Baranchek and Abel Ramos, 2017. So I mean, that's what we're looking at. Najee Lopez is one of the better. Let's keep Goki. Let's keep Goki. My dog wants in on the conversation. Hang on, my dog wants in on the conversation. All right, we'll keep Goki. We'll keep Goki. Anyone else got an opinion? Anyone else want to weigh in on this? Muscle says Goki. That's 1 vote to no votes. We'll stay with Goki for sure. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to try something real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. Starting a poll. All right. All right. I put a poll in the chat. Guys, please respond to the poll. At the end of the poll, we will use that guy. I'm probably going to keep Goki, but let me know what you guys think. You guys everyone see the poll there? All right. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about before that? I've totally lost my train of thought. Rivera worries me a lot less than Takada. All right, let's stick with Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go live again tomorrow, and we will touch on these Saturday fights. Is that cool? I already got something in the mix for y'all. I already got something good in the mix for y'all tomorrow. So we're gonna keep this going tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna recap this, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I put Lopez, but only because I'm not watching the Goki fight. That's fair. That's fair. Let me check my poll real quick. Right now, Goki, Najee Lopez, Goki's up 71%. It looks like we're going to be keeping Goki, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. Y'all like Goki? It looks like we're going with Goki. All right, I want to go through this. Let's just go through this Golden Boy card Thursday. Let's address that. Because we got 3 cards. All right. There's not a ton of good odds on this Golden Boy card. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. Remember, the Valdez fight is off. A lot of these, Leonardo Sanchez, Caden Griffiths, Grant Flores, these fights are no-brainers, right? The first 3 showcase fights. Not doing much as far as making us money. Minus 10,000, minus 10,000. Minus 3,500. If you parlay those 3 together, hang on, let me just do this. Four-leg parlay, all easy money bets. It only gets you down to minus 1,429. That is not worth betting, right? So these are all fights that are easy. It's easy to pick the winner, but minus 10,000, minus 10,000, minus 3,500, minus 5,000. Grant Flores, Leonardo Sanchez, Caden Griffiths, Jordan Fuentes, not worth it. This fight, Pantheon and Pettis. Pantheon should win, but Pettis is a live dog. I would definitely pick Pantheon to win, but I don't love minus 1,800. I just don't like the odds on that. Like, that is so wide in my opinion. Like, it should not be. It should be minus 1,200, minus 1,000. And Pantheon should be plus 600, plus 550, something along those lines. Hector Valdez, this fight is off. This would have been nice to add. Hector Valdez would definitely beat Franklin Gonzalez. Unfortunately, Hector Valdez versus Franklin Gonzalez is off. This fight's not happening. Hector Valdez is sick. That leaves Priest and Howard. Fun fight. Be confident. Take Priest. Take Priest to win. Easy money. Lock it up. Feel safe. Feel comfortable. Feel confident with that. Eric Priest should win that fight. Not much of an issue. He's minus 450. I think those odds are fair. So, I mean, that's really the only fight that's in question. That's really only competitive fight with Valdez out. I think Jordan Pantheon and DeAndre Pettis will be a competitive enough fight. I don't know how many rounds Pettis will win. I don't know how well he'll do, but it'll be a fight. It'll be a contest. The rest of these are one-sided beatdown showcases to make the prospect look good, which it is what it is. You know, Kenny Griffith, different guy like that. I mean, you don't want him in. Look. Kenny Griffith is 18 years old, 2-0. He's fought on 2 Golden Boy live cards. 140-pounder. He's fighting at 147. He's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. This is the level where he should be destroying people, and he is. He's fighting guys that he should be taking care of, and he's taking care of them. So there's just not a lot to bet on for Thursday. That's the one fight you can bet on. Priest, Pantheon, Flores is what World of Wrestling bet on. Not a bad bet. Not bad at all. But I'm going to get into the Friday cards tomorrow, but that's what I like for Thursday. I like Flores, Pantheon. I like all the favorites. And it's worth putting Priest in, I think. I want to show you guys one other parlay. If you guys feel uncomfortable with Priest for this week, you can do this. That's going to bring you to 227. It's a little bit worse, but it's Kobayashi, Saki, Inoue, Velsaint, and Najee Lopez. 5-leg parlay brings you down minus 227. Not quite as good with Lopez and Kobayashi in instead of Priest, but still pretty good odds. So if you don't like Eric Priest in that fight, you can lock this in minus 227. It's not as good. I'll get you another lock, but it's still decent money. Did I see 79 Pros wants to know? Did I see Thurman and Jarvis in March? I heard about that fight. I heard Thurman was fighting him and ending his 3-year layup, what have you. I did see that 79. I got Thurman. It's been 3 years. Thurman's an A+ fighter, so I imagine he wins that fight. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I definitely picked Thurman to win the fight. How many rounds? I don't know. But I take Thurman by stoppage. What's your thoughts on the Velsaint fight? Besides Velsaint is a difficult name to say. I think it's largely one-sided. Velsaint's a very good prospect. I'm glad we have Pro Box back. Velsaint, Najee Lopez were the guys that they were giving us. 22 years old, southpaw, 11-0. Coming off the no contest in November. So his last win was Pacino Hill back in June. He got the no contest. Besides that, Steven Daigneault, 23-6-3 from the Netherlands. This is not a guy that I think is going to offer up much in form of resistance. Whenever he's fought anyone decent, he's lost. He lost to my boy Orlando Pediagiglio, an Italian fighter back in 2019, 6 years ago. He also fought Felix Cash, lost to him, lost every round back in 2018, 6.5 years ago. It's an opponent. Velsaint's going to win for sure, 100%. Aaron Glenn, Jets' new head coach, Aaron Glenn. Shout out to the New York Jets, Aaron Glenn. Let me check this. All right, Goki's still up, 10 votes in, 6-4, Goki. So I'm going to end this in just a minute, and it certainly looks like we're going to go with Goki. But before I wrap this up, you guys let me know if you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, anything like that. Put it in the comments now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to send out the lock of the week. I'm going to put the lock of the week out there. I'm going to get you guys paid on that as well. And we'll do a second Saturday parlay as well. So I'm going to get you guys 2 locks this week because y'all are the best. Y'all deserve it. Let's bring down the house. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, smash the like button too if you have not already. Smash that like button. All right. If there's no Oh, my boy Pablo coming in with the five. What currency is that? I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you. I don't know what currency that is, but I appreciate the super chat, Pablo. What currency is that? I appreciate that. I'm throwing 100 in a way by stoppage rounds 1 through 6. It's probably worth it. Kim is a guy that's in front of you. He's a fun fighter. He's entertaining, but he's going to get absolutely destroyed. The odds on the Cruz Salcedo fight seem way off. Interested to hear what you think next time you go. Yeah, we will absolutely get to this. We will touch on that. I appreciate that, Flynn. We will absolutely get to that, but not today. We will get to it. Chilean pesos. Oh, Chilean pesos. I appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. Hang on 1 second. Fun fight. Rolly, I think, will make it interesting in spots, but I think Ryan stops him. I think it's an interesting fight. I don't mind the fight. I think it's a fun fight. It's a fan-friendly fight, but I think Ryan stops him. Ryan's too much for him. All right, y'all. Let me end this. Hang on. All right, y'all. It is January 22nd. We are just speeding by this month. 2025. From Texas to the world. Have a good night, bro. Let's get this money. What do you think of me coming on here Thursday and doing a reaction with you? We could do that. That's not a problem. Akeem has a good channel. I watch his channel. All right, y'all. From Texas to the world, thank you and God bless.